What's up, family? I'm Nia, aka siswentvegan, and I'm back with another tasty video. Today I'm going to show you guys how I make some sweet and spicy Brussels sprouts. Now I know a lot of people do not like Brussels sprouts because they get all mushy and nasty. That is not what this recipe is going to be today. Today I'm going to make it a little different. I'm also going to be making a quinoa fried rice to go along with it. Do me a favor, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so that when I post a new video, you'll be notified. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to it. So what I already have over here is a pot with the Brussels sprouts in them. Once they come to a boil, I'm just gonna let them boil for like 2 minutes and then I'm gonna take them out. While I wait for that boil to happen, I'm gonna go ahead and saute some onions. I'm just gonna add some butter to my pan. And then I'm just gonna add some sliced onions as well. Okay, so I removed the Brussels sprouts from the boiling water, and the onions have begun to get a little bit of color. So, so what I'm gonna do is add a little bit more vegan butter to the pan, and then I'm just gonna place the Brussels sprouts in the butter with the cut side down. That way they'll have a chance to cook and get a nice brown, crispy texture on them. So what I mean by cut side down is, ooh, that's actually hot. The flat side, I'm gonna put it in there. That's hot. I'm gonna put it in there like that. And I'm making sure that they are in one single layer so that each piece will have a chance to brown. That way it'll have a nice even browning and even color. And I'm gonna add a little pepper. A little garlic powder. Okay, so they're starting to develop that crispy brown color on the other side. So all I'm doing is just flipping them, and then we're gonna start adding in the sauce. Okay, so for this sauce, I don't really measure how much sriracha I use and how much agave I use, because it's really all about what I'm looking for that day. Just have to find whatever balance works for you. Normally, I try to do like equal parts sriracha and agave. Add a little bit of that. A little bit of agave. And give it a really good stir. And you can add more or less depending on how saucy you want them. Now, only thing I'm gonna add is a little sprinkle of ginger, just a little bit. And then the Brussels sprouts are done. So I got a little Brussels sprouts and a little bit of onions on there with the sauce. So good. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, that is so good. That is nice and spicy. The Brussels sprouts are not mushy. Did I say Brussels sprouts? Brussels sprouts are not. The Brussels sprouts are not mushy at all. This is so good, and I really hope you guys try it. So I'm just gonna remove these from the pan, and then I'm gonna work on the quinoa fried rice. For the quinoa fried rice, I'm going to be using this Harmony quinoa blend. I'm just gonna cook it according to the package's directions, but instead of water, I'm gonna use veggie broth. So I'm gonna add 2 cups of veggie broth to my pan. And then I'm going to add 1 cup of quinoa. I'm going to give this just a little tiny stir, and then I'm just going to let it cook until it comes to a boil. Once your quinoa comes to a boil, you can go ahead and turn down the heat, put a lid on it, and let it simmer. Now the actual rice part of this will be quinoa and cauliflower rice. So since the quinoa is already cooked, only thing I have to do is cook the veggies, the cauliflower rice and the mixed vegetables. So in this pan, I just have some onions sauteing in a little bit of water until they become nice and soft and translucent, which they are coming up to now. So now I'm just gonna add in some mixed vegetables. This is just a veggie mix of corn, peas, and green beans. So I'm just gonna let these cook. I'm gonna season these with a little onion powder, a little bit of black pepper, and then some ginger, some ground ginger. And where's my garlic powder? Did I already do garlic powder? No, I didn't. And garlic powder. Okay. Give this a stir. It is really hot in here. Okay, so the veggies are starting to cook nicely. So what I'm gonna add to it is some of this vegetarian mushroom oyster sauce. This is going to give it a really great flavor. So I'm just gonna drizzle a little bit into the pan, about a tablespoon. Give it a good stir. Oh, that smells so good. Woo. Man, that smells delightful. I'm gonna go ahead and add in my riced cauliflower. You could buy a head of cauliflower and use a food processor and rice it yourself. It is a lot cheaper, but I'm trying to save on time because I am meal prepping for the week. So I just bought a bag of already riced cauliflower. So I'm just gonna add this to the pan. And I'm also going to go ahead and add the quinoa. So this is the quinoa. It's all nice and cooked. I'm gonna go ahead and add that as well. Okay. While it does its thing, I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of sesame oil to it. Just a little drizzle, or not a drizzle because it doesn't come out like that. It's a couple, and it's all about what flavor you like in your food. You can always add a little more. Start off with a little bit and add a little bit more as you go along. I'm gonna season this a little bit more with a little onion powder, a little garlic powder. Oh, this smells so good. Some more black pepper, and then a little more ginger. Now I haven't added any salt to this dish because I know that I'm going to use some soy sauce, which will have more than enough salt for this dish. So I'm going to go ahead and add some soy sauce. You can use a light soy sauce. You can use a reduced sodium soy sauce, or you can even use coconut aminos, or what is that stuff called? Tamari. Those are options as well that you can use in place of the soy sauce. Just make sure nothing sticks. This smells so good. And once everything is heated through and the flavors get all nice and combined, that is all. You're done. This with the Brussels sprouts, I'm sure it's about to be fire. This looks good. I am sure that this is done. I'm just gonna give it a taste to see if it needs anything else in it. Look at this. So good. That is amazing. Only thing I want to add, wow. Wow. In my Chris Tucker voice. Wow. That dude said, wow. Anyway. This is really good. It tastes amazing. Only thing I'd want to do is add a little bit more black pepper and a little bit more sesame oil. If I had some vegan eggs, I would definitely add that. That would take it up just a little bit more, but it definitely does not need it. I'm not really missing it, but I know it will be a good addition to this pan. Guys, if you haven't already, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and drop some comments. The more comments and likes that you guys give me, the more I know that you want to see my videos, and it really helps me out. I love you guys so much, and I can't wait to see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye. Last thing I want to do is add some sesame seeds onto the Brussels sprouts. If I can get this open. Who put this on? Goliath? Oh. Oh.